I played trivia last night. I was like winning until the end. The reason I was almost winning was because there was a gemstone question. It was, what is drywall made of? The correct answer was gypsum. So I was super excited that my gemological education came in handy for trivia. Oh, yes, yes. Dioptase, which I am so excited about because of the color. It is this like amazing green. Oopsies, got me a little coffee in the box. Sometimes when I see gemstones, I think, oh my gosh, I would love a dress in that color, or I would love to have nail polish in that color, or a couch in that color. And I really want to get some dioptase for my home because of the color. It is just like this beautiful, deep, rich green. You know, I love having different textures in my home, and that's why I love having so many specimens, but whatever, I'm gonna stop talking and we're just gonna hit dioptase. Ready? I love this, oh my gosh. I've been begging Elizabeth for so long. Elizabeth, can I have dioptase? Can I have that dioptase on my desk? Why aren't you giving me that dioptase? Do I have to buy you lunch? So I want you to take a quick look. That deep, rich color, you know, look at that. Can you imagine having that as like a pair of shoes or a dress, or I don't know, like a throw pillow? That's what I love about gemology and this jewelry business and specimens, is that there's so many ways to incorporate your love for the stones in your collection and in your home. Basics of dioptase, it has a Mohs rating of 5. It is in the trigonal crystal system, and if you want to learn more about crystal systems, Elizabeth and I did one that was extra sweet, the chemical composition. I'm gonna try and do this from the top of my head. It is CuSiO2 parentheses OH2. Did I get that right? It's important to always know the little basics of stones when you're thinking about identification or working with a collection. It's a really good way to like organize a collection. You know, maybe you organize it by crystal system. Anyway, so that kind of like emerald green, bluish green, that's what attracts me to dioptase. You probably aren't gonna see too much of this in a gemstone. So what's really cool is that it has perfect cleavage in one direction, which means if you hit it in that one direction, it is gonna like cleave. And you have to be really talented as a lapidary when you're cutting this, because you can really hurt a specimen, or you can lose, you know, weight, which is not a good thing when cutting stones. You're probably gonna see more of dioptase as a specimen. You're not gonna see too much as a gemstone. So for those of you who have been watching the videos for a while, you're very familiar with green stones. I'd say general public, when they think of a green gem, they're gonna think of emerald. But remember, we've got emerald, peridot, savorite garnet, chrome diopside, malachite, moldavite, dioptase. And what's really cool about these stones is, you know, they're all green, but they're different colors of green, and they all have a different chemical composition. I think that's super cool and something to remember, that you know, you really, it's one little tweak from Mother Nature, and you may get a whole different color, you may get a different shade. You know, you really never know what you're gonna get. And I think that's what's so cool about gemology, is we're able to learn all about chemistry, and we have beautiful gems to teach us. But hey, if you are now interested in dioptase, like I am, you're gonna have to trek around the world to find some. You could go to Argentina, Chile, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Namibia, where this is from. You could go in the United States. I think it's found in Arizona and California, or you could just go to jtv.com and find your next specimen. Dioptase is actually found near copper-bearing deposits, just like malachite. What's also really cool about dioptase is the name. So there's a Greek origin. There's actually a word dioptose, which means transparent. So all of the words that the word dioptase seems to come from all kind of allude to this transparency, the ability to see, and that all kind of talks about, you know, the cleavage plane. And I think that's super cool about how these names are built and how important they are to the stone. Another thing I learned was super cool was that there's actually a like alternative name for dioptase that's not often used, and that is acherite, and I am probably butchering that. I think it might be French. So if anyone knows how to say that, hit me up in the comments. All right, guys, I want you all to take a closer look at that color. I love that color. I need some of that color in my home. end of the episode. This has been super fun. I am so glad to have you all here, and a big fat thank you to everyone at JTV who finally listened to me and let me have Dioptase on the channel today. So I need your help. I need in the comments you to help me think of ways to let Elizabeth leave this on my desk. Should I bake her cookies? What are some nice things I can say to her? In the meantime, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss out on episodes that we've got coming up in the future. We've got some super, super cool ideas, and I don't want y'all to miss out. So I will catch you later. Thanks.